Hi. Oh,
Hi,
you found
everybody.
the overlay.
Of course I did.
Yeah, so great. Mike. Ah, fuck.
Start as you mean to go on.
Cajun E's made it for us. Isn't that nice?
It is. It's good.
It's great. It's the first day of our 12 Days of Christmas Advent calendar streams. That's a very long title. We should probably try to cut that down.
Which is why I didn't actually use it on the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's a very long. And yes, and you made the thumbnail.
I did, and
It,
I forgot rule one.
what?
I didn't put my name on it.
You. Oh,
I thought of that just after I woke up this morning.
well, I've
But
announced it.
be fair, it was a rush.
It was yes, because I forgot to get somebody to do it, and I
Well,
wasn't about to try to rush Java thumbnail. I was trying to do an overlay. I didn't know Kitchenese was doing one, so there I am. When I saw his, I'm like, oh yeah, no, mine is so crap. What? You guys are doing so much better than me. I'm like, what? I shoot, and that's embarrassing. I went to school for this shit. And I was gonna just do a banner on top that said, 12 Days of Christmas, day one. And he comes out with this. He he gussied up the portholes. And I'm like, damn, this is
it is.
amazing.
It is very impressive.
Very. And he's new at all this. He said this is all stuff I taught him how to do. What?
Beginner's luck.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You guys. You too. Everybody.
Yeah.
Jason's made them. Taipan's made them. Even Clippy made one. A thumbnail. You guys are doing amazing. I should have. No, I shouldn't have gone blind years ago. Um, but I should have delegated years ago because you guys are doing a great job. And it's nice not to have to do everything myself. It's so nice. I get to
It.
just show up.
Yeah.
I get to be the talent. Yeah, I'm the talent. Yeah. Oh, I'm losing my
Moving on.
mind. I'm 4 days without sleep. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
seeing things. I'm hearing things. I'm going batty.
you've had a couple of naps here and there.
Yeah, I just had a nap for an
But,
hour and a half
hmm
from last night because I
Right.
remembered the overlay, and then I saw this, and then I couldn't go to sleep, and then I don't. I haven't been eating either. Like I remembered I did not eat yesterday at all, and then my stomach hurt because I'm not eating. That could be why I wake up nauseous because I didn't eat the
Yeah,
day
that
before.
can. Yeah,
Today's
the
day
stomach can
toast.
be a very funny thing, can't it? You
It
don't put anything
likes
in,
stuff in
it
it.
feels nauseous. You put things in, it feels nauseous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't put anything in. It fills with air too.
yeah.
It's get distended. Like the
Good word.
distended. No, it's not
Mm,
actually a good word. Well, it's a good word, but it means a bad thing.
yes, yes.
But it's a good word. I like that word, distended. Although saying it with a cold is kind of hard. I still have my sinus cold, but other than that, I'm better.
Mhm.
Better. No coffee today. Can you imagine? No
I think we're
coffee.
going to
You know,
learn
I don't
to.
need it, do I? Right
Oh,
now. You're about to say
well, if there's anything helping keep you awake, I would suspect you probably don't need those. Need that.
well, no, it's just my lack of sleep has made me insane. So insanity
Okay.
gives me energy. I don't know. I don't
So
know what
what's
to tell you.
so so what's my excuse apart from having a head full of sawdust?
Well, that right there.
Right. Okay.
Age? I don't know. You are older than me, and I'm
This is true.
supposedly ancient. So what the fuck?
Yeah. Ancient plus.
I heard the most worst thing ever. Oh my god, it's grim. It's dark. It's horrible, and I can't believe Buddhist monks do it.
Oh, I was about to say, and know people that isn't AMG having heard me sing or try and sing
No, he won't do it.
for very good reasons.
I'll get him to do it someday. Maybe not
Anyway,
on air, but I'll do it. But yeah. So, oh, wait a minute. Hi. How you doing? Good morning. Shit. Hi. Hi.
would you like to do your Buddhist monk thing, or shall
I'd
we
like to
say
say
people
hi. We should
and
say
then
hi first, because I fucked
right?
up. I did not say hi. Eh,
Um,
eh,
Graham Graphene, good to
Hi,
see you. He
Graham.
says he'll be here if he's not snowed under with work. And ironically, we've got lots of snow on the
Yeah.
overlay.
And snow in real life here, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. There's
Yeah,
snow, there's not snow. Who knows?
I've heard people say there's been sort of snowfall up north in the country, but I don't know if that's true
Yeah?
or not.
Like, do you remember like, if you went by last year, when was the first time you get snow? Have you had snow yet?
Here, no.
Yeah. So, last year, when was the first time you saw some snow?
Here, not at all, I don't think.
You didn't get snow last year? Oh, I'm sorry.
So I think snow is very decorative, but it's a pain in the neck
Yeah, of course it
because
is.
yeah,
But it's very decorative, so who gives a
mm,
fuck? It's
yeah. But
pretty.
well, as you know, I'm more sort of a function over form.
Utilitarian.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, here's the thing. I like it better now that I live in Colorado because, um, you know how it's very dry here,
yeah.
right? The snow is too, so it
Okay,
will
so it stays
come
powdery,
down. Nah, it comes down and it does not melt. It goes right
right,
to vapor. It just disappears.
right. And of
So
course,
we get a
luckily,
coating, and then the next day it's gone completely. No puddles,
right,
nothing.
right. And I suppose luckily for where you are, being higher up, the snow has less far to fall, so it doesn't get quite so fast. So it doesn't hurt so much when it lands on you.
You're weird.
Thank
That's
you.
like if I back home, in New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, sea level.
Mm,
Uh, and where I used to live, we got slush after the
right.
snow. It
Yeah,
turns to slush, and
that
it's
kind of
gross
thing.
and gray, brown, and
Mm,
taupe, and very wet, and it's like puddles of snow. It's not fun.
yeah, we kind of get a mixture of that.
Well, I like
And
snow than no snow because it's pretty,
mm,
then it's gone.
yeah,
It's like,
uh,
I don't know. The money's on the table. Get dressed. Go.
aha, fair enough.
Okay. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah, I was about to. And speaking of snow falling a long way, I expect by the time it gets down to where Darlik Beck is in Australia, it's going really fast.
Yeah.
So
Hi, babe.
good morning.
You,
And
babe.
Darlik Beck wonders where she can get a Simon Globe thing from. Um,
Isn't
in
it adorable? We gotta get them made somehow.
any rubbish junk shop, Darlik, I think.
We're gonna have them on Etsy soon, I think,
Mm.
probably.
Good morning, Nightwolf.
Good
Good to see you there.
morning.
Taipan, another one who will have to duck and run from the heavy
Just
snowfall.
another thing trying to kill them. They're used to it.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
used
Yep.
to it.
Good morning,
Shit.
Jennifer. Nice to see you.
Hey there, girl. You just got the other day, the last time we had one of these, you got a gifts membership from Dalek.
From Miss.
I remember that. Oh my god. Look at me remembering things.
Yeah.
Ha
Well,
ha! It's
I
because it
wondered.
involves two of my favorite people. That's why.
Hmm, hmm. Yes, which reminds me of a joke I heard
Uh oh.
yesterday.
Fuck. Sorry, guys.
Which should I tell if I remember it in the outro? We'll tell the jokes, or shall we?
No, tell it now. You're talking
Okay,
about it now.
it's not exactly PG-13, but
It's not, so it's like rated R or X or something?
well, when I was born, all right, my fairy grandmother said I can either endow you with a long penis or a long memory,
Oh,
but I can't remember what I chose.
Ah, you're just not even funny. Gross.
Mhm.
I don't want to think of penile stuff in you. That's like thinking of your brother or your dad with his penis. They don't have one. They don't have one. No, they don't have one. They sit down to pee. Yeah. Sorry. Can't. Oh no. Okay, go.
Yeah, I mean there are certain things
You just don't want to
where
think of. Yeah.
yeah, family members they just don't do them.
Just don't go there. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Too early. Too bad. Yeah.
And Taipan says, AMG, what was
Hi.
I supposed to remind you of? He forgot.
The advent calendar. I already told Simon. Yeah. Yeah. I'm remembering things
Oh,
left, right,
oh,
and center.
I thought he was saying that in reference to my joke.
Nope. No,
So
I
he got a
asked him
long
last
memory
night
too.
to remind me. Do you know
Right.
he went to sleep at 3 something in the afternoon so he could be up today? Isn't that sweet? I love Taipan. He's one of my favorite people, really. Go ahead.
Right. That's all the people I can see in
Okay.
chat.
Well,
So
like
thank
I
you all for
said,
being here.
I love the people that are here, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Well,
I would do this all day for them.
we've got people on your side of the pond, which means it's stupid
Is
o'clock for
Jason
them.
here?
Not as yet, not that I've seen.
Oh, so who's
And
on my side of the pond? Nightwolf. Not
yeah,
necessarily, though, because he could. Canada's very wide. He could be on east. I think he's close to the east coast, so
yeah,
he's 2 hours ahead of me.
but from here, me,
Yeah,
the other side
that's
of the
true.
pond is
I
the
mean,
American continent.
I get it, I get it. But I'm just
Hmm.
saying,
And
time zone
and
wise, they're not as close.
yeah, it's still stupid o'clock. And Jennifer, of course,
And Jennifer, Jennifer,
and
she.
Jason, hi, who's just come in. So hi, Jason.
Hey, hi Jason.
So yeah, people up at
East
stupid
Coast.
o'clock, and people in
Very grateful.
the land down under, the Antipodes,
London.
mhm,
It's a very weird
who I
song.
don't know what time of day it is, but
It's 18 hours ahead of. No, wait.
I got on visit
I
17 or
got my
18.
phone. It's on my
Yeah.
phone. Wait a minute. I got a world clock thingy with Brisbane.
Hmm.
Brisbane. It is officially 8:14 p.m. there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Um.
In
Oh,
Rome, it's 11:14 a.m.
Dalek says it's 9:15, so she's obviously a different
What?
time zone.
Oh, how did it get wrong?
Well,
No, cause is there more than
probably
one time zone in?
Australia's big, you know.
I know, but I thought they were all within the same time zone. I could be wrong.
I must admit, I don't know. I've got a feeling not, but I could be wrong.
In Chicago, it's 4:15 a.m. In Vancouver, it's 2:15.
Hmm.
In Toronto, it's 5:15. Rome,
Um.
11:15
Oh,
a.m.
Taipan is saying something about daylight savings, so I don't know. I mean, time
Well, my
zones.
phone should have done that.
Yeah. If only there's just a singular time zone that everybody lives under
And
the
I'm
umbrella of.
telling you, but guess what I didn't think of when I had that going? Holidays. Everybody wants a Christmas morning, so we're gonna have to do a year on, a year off. Yeah, like a divorced kid.
Yeah, but don't forget at 6 o'clock it's morning regardless, isn't it?
Yeah, but first of all, right now, like East Coast, 5:15 a.m.
Uh huh.
Right? But it's 10 for you, right?
Yeah.
That's not fair to kids here whose parents are like, "You're not waking me up at 5 o'clock in the morning to open presents," like I always used to do,
But it's 5 o'clock in the morning under a single time zone. It would be 5 o'clock in the morning for everybody.
or 10 a.m. for everybody.
Yeah.
We'd be going by GMT. I might move the time, official time, to Rome, just cause, but it'll still be morning.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking instead of the 6 month thing that I thought of, we'll do it yearly. So 1 year we have regular daylight during the work hour, and then the next year you do. This way you get all your
Yeah.
holidays
But
normal
but
too.
it's but sadly, because of the way that the celestial mechanics works,
No, it would work.
it's
It
not
would
a
work.
sim
It'd
it's
stop.
not
You
a
go.
sim
Yeah. Yes, it is.
it's not a simple binary thing.
Yes, it is. Because I said so. Do as I say, not as I do.
Um,
I'm the mom. No,
yeah.
all those things. No, because I worked it out. I remember working it out. I do. I don't remember if it was
Uh,
like legislated time zone or
mm,
whatever, but or legislated daylight
yeah,
hour. I don't know. I don't remember
yeah.
what I did, but it worked. I have to go back to that live stream or
Um,
just think out the
yeah.
parameters again.
Um,
It
I,
was
I don't,
working.
I don't think Taipan has quite grasped what Roman numbers are like. He says so that would be XIVAM, and
What?
no,
14 a.m.
yeah. So I think he's combined 10 and 4 in a single number.
But that's not how that works. It's
Hmm.
either 1400 or
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Yes.
Or, but no, that would be
Well,
2 p.m.
14 would
actually.
be 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 0200 or 2 a.m. See,
Yeah.
you don't put it. That's like saying 2 a.m. in the morning. See, you don't do that.
Hmm.
And I don't like when people do that. And now I'm starting to want coffee, but I'm not gonna
You
do
can
it.
fight. You can
I
fight
could.
that.
I
Mind
can't
you,
fight that and try not to smoke.
I was about to say, if you can fight off the urge to have coffee, you should be able to find not having a cigarette quite so frequently as a doddle.
That's that's a double torture. You can't do. You should never try to quit more than one thing at once. You should never do that.
Mm,
And I I'm not doing good with the quitting smoking thing. It's
hmm.
hard. I don't want to not have a cigarette. I don't want to quit, but I can't afford it either.
Yeah.
Cause fucking anti-smoking people and usually the ones that are the worst are ex-smokers don't want us to enjoy it anymore because they can't. You fuckers.
Um,
And now we can't even use coupons in Colorado. One of 3 states only that you can't at because Marlboro has those rewards, and they will on that site you can be sent $5 off a carton or $1 off a pack. But we can't get them here and use them. They won't send them to Colorado because they voted out, and you can use your rewards to buy one, but you can't be sent one every month like I used to be. So that sucks. We can't have them delivered anymore because of ex-smokers and non-smokers.
mm,
You can't go out anywhere and have a smoking section. I remember smoking on planes. I didn't do it. My parents did. That would have been like
mm,
iron lung time for me because I was a kid. But
yeah.
um, still, I remember planes. My parents smoking on a plane. Did I enjoy sitting there? No, but I remember the ashtrays and the armrests. Some people I know even remember smoking in movie theaters.
Yeah. It was allowed when I used to work in a
Yeah,
cinema.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And and then even crazier.
Mm.
Excuse my throat. A bit like some restaurants, they divided it in half. So one side was smoking,
Yeah.
one side was non-smoking
Oh,
in
I
the
see.
same large area.
Yeah, it was
And thinking,
stupid.
well, does anybody know about stuff like Brownian motion and the fact that
Well, not if you have an air pressure curtain.
yeah, well, no, there wasn't.
Some places did do that, and that
Yeah,
was brilliant. And I say, if a restaurant wants a smoking section, make them install one, and then everybody could be happy. I could go out and enjoy dinner out like I used to,
yeah.
instead of rushing through so I can go have a cigarette.
And
Sucks.
then bizarrely, a restaurant that I used to go to very occasionally when I was on training courses, they had a before a general smoking ban came in. They had I can't remember which way around. I think they allowed cigarettes, but not cigars and pipes.
Thank God. Those should never be allowed. Oh. They really smell. They're like vapes.
Cigars, I think, are okay. Some pipes can be okay, but some type pipe tobacco can be
No, the
quite
pipes and
unpleasant.
the cigars have the cloying, sweet
Mm.
shit. Like vapes. I don't think vapes
Yeah.
should be allowed.
Um, I
But, you know,
well, most places I think now it's a if you can't
yeah,
smoke in them, they don't allow vaping in them either. So,
it sucks. I hate it. I hate this new world. Ugh. Alright. So,
uh,
but I hate the fact that cigarettes cost a little over $10 a pack. I can't. I can't. I cannot.
mm, mm,
I don't have the money for that. I am poor.
yep,
And I want to move. I need to move for a number of reasons. So I've got to do this. I've got to. If anybody has any ideas to help me quit that are off the wall, that's fine. Because, see, I
well,
can't
you
do the lozenges, the gum, or the patches.
you turned down my first suggestion, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Which one?
Duct tape
That's just stupid. Duct tape where?
over your mouth, obviously,
Well,
so you can't
dude,
put cigarette
I.
in.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Not. How do I talk? You'd be
Did
here
I
alone.
say? Did I say there weren't any other downsides? Def- Desperately
Run,
trying to be
Simon, run. Far away, please.
yeah, desperately trying to be tactful there. Anyway, hello, Skibo. Good to see you.
Hey, Skibo. Welcome
And he
back.
remembers when you could smoke in hospitals.
I did. I
Yeah.
did. Towards the end, when they wanted to ban it and stuff, and they were banning it, I got a letter from my doctor to do it. But I, at 17, like, and the nurses would come into my room to have smoke breaks because it's better than having to go outside and shit. But yeah, I remember that, and that was great.
Yeah,
Now, staying in the see, I would like a stay in the hospital at this moment, because if I'm in a hospital
it
for
would
some
force you to
reason,
stop.
I can do it. Like I
Yeah.
don't think of it because I know it's not on the table.
Hmm.
However, being home, I can't. I don't have the willpower. But yeah, if I was in the hospital for a couple weeks, a month, I would not pick up when I got back out. It's a gift. It's
Yeah.
a gift. But then again, I would have to spend a month in the hospital, so I don't want
Hmm.
that at
Yeah.
all.
Upsides and downsides. I mean, when I
Yeah.
gave up smoking, I was kind of lucky because
Why? Why?
I had picked a date to give up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the first of a month or something along those lines. It's basically just yeah, a date, a line in the sand,
It's
this point
arbitrary, but
and no further.
okay.
Then about a day or two before that, my mum said to me, as she did occasionally, "Why don't you stop smoking?"
Mm.
And I thought, ah, rats! If I give up smoking on the day I had decided, it will look like I did it
Listen to
for my
her?
mum.
Oh
And
god.
I just, yeah, my mind is thinking, no, I don't want to do that. So I picked another date with
You're
some
you
vague,
rebel you.
yeah, I know, terrible rebel without a clue.
Yeah.
So I picked another date that had some degree of relevance.
Okay.
And on the morning that I woke up of that day, I had probably the worst cold I've
Oh
ever
yeah.
had. Yeah, head was clogged
A
with it,
gift.
chest was, uh, and I felt like absolute crap. And I think the first time ever I was, yeah, apart from sort of potty runs and going to grab something to eat, I was effectively bedridden for about 2 or 3 days. I was really grim.
That's a gift when you're trying
Yeah,
to quit.
and that got me through over the brunt of the initial thing because I really didn't want to smoke, and I
Yeah.
like I tend to do if I'm feeling unwell. I did my best to sleep through it all because if you're going to feel crap, why not do it when you're asleep and not noticing?
Mm.
It is my general idea.
See, I just A don't sleep through shit anymore.
Hmm.
And B, you still it nah. I don't like being sick. so.
Well, I don't like being sick. That's why I try and sleep through it and not notice it.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
can't. I used to sleep through things like
Yeah.
pain, or I try to and stuff. It's smart. It is smart. It's like, yeah, time machine.
Right. Taipan's got an idea to help you give up smoking.
Oh God,
The
what?
sort of idea that only Taipan could probably come up with.
Oh boy, what is it?
He says, try smoking only on days with an A in them.
They all have A's.
Yes, exactly.
You're not helping. You're not helping.
Yeah, he's also, well, suggesting that if you were to give up two things at
Even
once, we would have a sack boy full of needles or
yes,
pins, probably. Yeah,
or just pulled apart.
yeah.
Sawdust everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible. Oh, the humanity.
Mm,
Anyway, so even if I cut down drastically to a couple packs a week, that'd be okay. So I could still have one in the morning, maybe one after dinner with coffee,
mm, yeah.
Not like I'm doing now. I can't.
Mhm.
I can't. Can we not talk about it because it's making me want to smoke?
Right. How about talk about coffee then?
No, because I'm gonna get up and make coffee.
Right. Okay. So
Still
won't
nauseous.
mention Darlik Beck's mocha
Iced
caramel and
coffee?
hazelnut latte iced coffee.
Your frou-frou drink? Yeah, frou-frou drink. That's not
But
coffee. That's frou-frou.
but
Yeah.
in her to her credit, she's got it in her freezer, so she makes it herself.
Yeah, still
Mhm.
frou-frou.
Yeah.
It's good
Uh,
that you're not paying $20 a cup, but
yeah.
it's frou-frou.
I must
It's not
admit,
coffee.
compared to the coffee I drink, which is black,
Black.
no sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's has a few unnecessary additives in my view, but there we go. Each to their own.
No, I think it's fine. It's just don't call it coffee.
Mm,
It's it's
yes,
it's a cocktail.
yeah.
It's a
It's
dessert. It's a parfait. It's not coffee.
yeah.
Coffee you slam.
Yeah. I mean, it's taking the Mickey a little bit, but I prefer coffees that I can walk into a coffee shop and order, go and sit down and have delivered. And
That's a very popular ordered drink
yeah,
in
and
coffee shops.
go into a coffee shop and not have my throat go hoarse trying to recite exactly what I want and dying of old age because it takes
Well,
so long
most of
to
them
say.
have shortcuts or little shorthand how to order them. People get used to it.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
and that's a very popular one that she drinks. But I just
Hmm.
diabetic can't do it. All the sweet stuff. It's a very nice one she drinks, but I don't have the patience to put that together. I don't know if
Hmm.
you've ever met me, but I'm very impatient. I I am lucky that I put both half and half and cream in mine because I like a 75-25 instead of 50-50 half and half. That's frou-frou to
Oh,
me.
I was about to say that's very frou-frou, isn't it?
I know, like, dude, it takes all my patience just to put the coffee, the sugar, and those two things in it and stir. I
Was
want it before
staring
slapping
into the
myself.
eyes of that delicious dark
Yeah,
liquid.
I'm like, I just want to slap myself. I'm taking so long.
Yeah, you just want to pick it up and glug glug glug.
Yeah, I want to dive in. Really, just
Hmm.
be sleeping in it. Pour it
Hmm.
on me.
Um,
On a cold day, you want to like actually make a tub of
Bath
it
of
and
it.
just get
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Just get in.
Uh-huh.
Let the
Um,
caffeine enter through your pores.
I don't know if it works that way, but yeah,
It can. I, that's science. Go.
fair enough. There is something dimethyl something rather. It's got an abbreviation
DMSO. Yeah.
DMSO, which
Yeah.
uh,
It,
can.
it's bad for you.
Mm,
It's illegal here.
yeah.
It breaks down your skin, and so that this way it's a solvent. You can only use it as a solvent,
Right.
but with it here it caused a lot of death.
Right.
Remember when that woman went to the hospital emergency room and the nurse that took her blood passed out? There was some kind of weird odor in that trauma room. And then everybody started passing out, and they saw these white crystals in her blood. She'd been using DMSO
Oh,
all over
okay.
her skin, lathering it because she was dying, and they
Right.
said this could help her. And I even used it once before I found out about it. I had a sketchy doctor. He was putting lidocaine in it, some narcotics in it, and I was putting it where it hurt on my ankle, and it made it feel better, but
Hmm.
it's also really bad because it literally breaks your skin barrier.
Well, that tends to be a lot of trouble with human inventions. They come up with something which either fixes an issue we didn't know we had yet, or is incredibly convenient and is woohoo! Isn't this great? Then about a year
Until
or
your
two down the
jaw falls
line,
off.
you start thinking, actually, that's really not good.
Yeah. Well, it's not a year or two. It's
Mm.
literally days. So.
Yeah. No, I mean yeah, not you. Yeah, you apply it and then, oh god, that looks bad. But the general knowledge about it takes a
Oh.
while for it to register amongst the
Unfortunately, don't
population and
ever go
stuff.
near DMSO as anything other than like something you clean grease off of shit with.
Mm.
Never apply it to your skin.
The strange thing is, the only reason I know about DMSO practically was it was referenced in a role playing game called Shadowrun,
Mm.
and I thought it was. Yeah, obviously, it is an invention, but I thought it was
You thought it was made
literally
up.
an
Yeah.
invent. Yeah, then I actually
It's
caught a
not.
reference to it in reality, and I thought, "Whoa, this actually exists."
Yeah, it
That's yeah,
kills people
yeah.
and
But that's
fucks
the
them
first
up
I'd actually
badly, severely.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first I'd heard of that. I mean, which
Yeah.
I suppose kind of figures because I thought, yeah, if you do have this wonder drug that can basically go
Yeah.
through the skin barrier, whatever, to
It's
deliver
bad.
stuff, why isn't it used more widely?
That's why.
But
Because
yeah,
it's really bad.
mm,
Your skin barrier shouldn't be broken down that way.
yeah,
It gets in your blood and oh, it's
yeah,
bad. So bad.
yeah, and yeah, yeah. Jason remembers the Shadow One reference to DMSO.
Uh,
Yeah, so fellow role player
I
there.
thought I thought he was gonna say the lady. She was rushed to the trauma room. She had cancer, and she was having chest pains or something. Like she couldn't breathe, so her husband brings her or calls an ambulance. When she gets into the trauma room, they notice that she has like her breath has a garlicky smell, but her skin is like almost greasy because she's been slathering it all over her body trying to cure her cancer. Um,
Mm.
which should have been caught at least a year earlier by the doctors, but it wasn't. It's a very tragic story for her. She dies. Um, the everybody in that trauma room after the nurse um, takes her blood starts passing out, getting real sick. Some had seizures. Like it was crazy. 15 people start in the hospital start just dropping. And the lady who had the blood vial handed to her that was holding it and saw the white crystals in it got really sick, really bad sick. Um, she's got some Parkinson's, I think, now because of it. And I'm like scared because I used that stuff for quite a while. I used at least 2 pots of it before finding out. Yep, don't use it, guys. It's evil.
Yeah,
You think you can trust a doctor, huh? Not this sketchy doctor I found out. But there's a long story about this doctor that I don't think I'll ever share. Uh,
yeah. Generally, it just reinforces the general statement that if something appears to be too good to be
Too
true.
good for, yeah, it is.
It generally is.
Absolutely is.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Yeah. Let's go. Move on. I don't want to talk about it. It's getting me angry.
Hmm.
Getting me angry.
Yeah, sort of. Becca's, I think, with you on this one. She says one of the medications she's on, if it's used right, it helps. But if it's not used for the right reason, it can, as she says, unalive you. So yeah,
Well, DMSO can't be good for you in any way.
yeah,
There's no safe way to use it. So,
yeah. Hi, Electric Blue.
hey there. Welcome.
Says haven't been here in a while. Hope we're all
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
we're so good. So good. I don't have any coffee though. That's not good. But
Yes.
I chose not to do it because I'm nauseous
Hmm.
again. That dry toast really helped though.
Oh,
Dry
good.
toast, it's just a lovely thing. It's
It
not
is.
fun to eat like butter and strawberry preserves, but hey,
I
it
I
helps.
pref- I prefer plain toast. I toast with just butter on it. Occasionally, I'll go if I do have toast. I'll get fancy and put some orange marmalade or blackcurrant
Most
preserve
of
on
the
it.
time,
But
I just have the butter because I'm eating it like with say eggs or
hmm,
something.
yeah,
Brandy's eggs.
uh-huh.
Um, however, if I'm just having it for a snack or alone, I'll throw some strawberry preserves on there. Or maybe
Mhm.
if I have a jam, strawberry jam. I don't know why I got this big bottle of strawberry jam. I like preserves. Because I grew up on homemade preserves, and I'm like, oh, the lady who made them was absolutely evil, but damn, she can make a good preserve. Shit. So I had to
Just
put up
to
with her.
interrupt you briefly, Dalek Beck, thank you very much for gifting the 5 memberships.
Girl, you're so generous.
And congratulations to Patrick Dallagher and Dallager. I'm never quite sure whether it's a hard or soft G for that. Irish Dublin,
Diligent.
Bad Moon Anna,
Irish.
Water Duelist, and Joshua Lee, who were the lucky recipients.
Awesome. Totally awesome. Thank you.
So thank you for that.
Oh. Oh, so it's funny that you did that because these are all demonetized because of the theme song in the welcome. I
Yeah,
and the
that's.
outros too. The intros and the outros. I got royalty free from Canva, but YouTube says it's not. So I'm like, what? I it says I can use it because I pay for premium on or pro on Canva. So why would they give you music you can use, but not use? What?
Yeah, trouble is, I don't know
You
whether
can
it's
put
some
this
sort
in
of.
your project, but don't dare use a project.
Well, yeah, it depends
Stupid.
greatly on what you use the project for. Um,
Don't take their
there's.
side. Don't take their
I'm, I'm,
side.
I'm not. I'm
You're
just being
taking their
devil's
side.
advocate as usual,
I don't like that. No devils here. Get behind me, Satan.
which would presuppose there is a devil here.
Nope. The power of Christ compels you. Get the no devil's advocate. Thank you.
Um,
It's too
oh,
early, and I
Skibo,
don't want to deal with it.
Skibo, you
What? What?
go to a room, Skibo.
What?
He says before he plays the guitar, he likes to have toast with strawberry preserves. Then he has a jam session.
Oh, Skivo.
Uh,
I was nauseous already. It's not fair. Puns.
uh,
Uh,
Taipan wonders whether they have a license that comes with the music. I don't know. There
yeah, I
might
gotta
be
check
something
it.
buried
I'm just
in
gonna change out the
some
music. I'll find
text
something good.
somewhere.
I'll find something
But
better.
if you get the pro version of Canva, i.e., you pay a subscription and stuff like that, you get access to additional features and what have you. And
I
some of
just
the
explained
audio
that.
tracks are part of that. And they basically say, yeah, it's, yeah, obviously free for
I
use.
just
But
used it. explains
there's
all that.
nothing there that actually
Yeah, there's
quantifies
nothing that says
what
anything
that
about
use actually
give
is.
credit to the author and you can use it
Hmm.
without royalty. No, because there are common, whatever, common,
Common creative
yeah,
license. Yeah,
creative common or something like that.
yeah,
That you
yeah.
do,
So
you give them credit, all's good. But this
yeah.
is nothing like that. So I'm just gonna switch it out, which is sad because I do like the music I picked, and it took me a long time to find it. But I will find it
Hmm.
a good one for you.
Um, yeah. Graham says he gets copyright claims if he uses music off Canva, but he never worries about it. This, I
Yeah,
think,
no,
they
it's
actually
not doing it.
demon.
See, but here's the thing: you can't be monetized, and
Yeah,
um, so none of my videos or my streams, like when I do a video and use the intro or outro, it won't be monetized. And
right,
even though they say that has nothing to, like, it will not impact the visibility, it does. It does. You don't get pushed as much.
right,
Trust. They're lying about that.
right.
We
Um,
we've done our own experiments and creators together, and you do not get seen. They do not let people see your videos as much when you have a copyright claim and you've been demonetized. If you see that yellow money sign, do whatever you have to do to get it to green, and be good with them, or your views will be less.
right.
Just saying.
Uh, Jason says he's looked into it, and you have to register each video before you post to get the license each
Register?
time. Yeah,
Oh god. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Trouble is,
too much
you
work.
can't
I'm
you
gonna
can't really do
switch it
that with a
out.
live stream, can you?
Nope.
Because
And
it's
I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I
yeah,
could do it if I'm scheduling live stream,
mm,
but I'm not gonna do it for every fucking intro
yeah,
and outro. So I'm gonna just switch them out. It's the easiest
yeah.
thing to do.
Yes, Graham, you do need to write some music then.
No, just use the YouTube stuff. There's
Mm,
a lot of places you can go online for free
yeah,
royalty free music, honey.
yeah,
A lot of places. Just type royalty free and or free royalty free
yeah.
or free to use royalty free music. And there's a
Now,
bunch on you. Can I please finish without you talking over me?
I thought you
You've been
had.
doing
Sorry.
it all day. He's such a man, mansplaining all over me, and I'm a woman and hear me roar. Is that how it goes? I am a woman, hear me roar, and I'm just too big to ignore. Something like that. But I was done actually, so you can talk.
Right. Okay. Now I am completely clueless about all this malarkey, but
I know that's what I
it
was saying.
is there a difference between being royalty free and being
Mm,
copyright free?
it's the same thing.
Well, if you play something and it's not royalty free, you have to pay royalties.
You have to
But there's a difference
buy the
between that,
license.
surely, and copyright free.
No, it's they're used in different areas. Is the whole thing. But
Right,
if you're using it for music, we know what you mean. It's interchangeable. However, if you have a copyright on your music, then you can't be royalty free. See what I'm saying? They will, yeah. But
so
you would use copyright for, say, a video or other things that you
now see
don't want
that's
anybody to use.
yeah, that's the thing. Copyright basically controls if you can or cannot use it.
Right.
But royalties are basically if you use it, you have to pay.
No, that's you're using the word differently. Royalty free means you don't need a license to use it. We're not talking about royalties. That's different. Those are just what you get paid. That's the back
Right,
end. Royalty, in this sense, is just like saying no license needed.
right, okay,
Not royalties. The singular, plural, or
right,
difference.
okay.
Yeah, two different things.
Um, yes, Graham says yes and no. Royalty is part of the copyright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But so you
And
are only see He'll believe it from a man, but not from me.
No, I was
That's
just.
fucked up.
I,
I've been around
I,
YouTube longer than any of y'all. I am the original. Oh God, look at me.
and
I've gone 4 days without sleep. Be nice,
there
okay?
was me thinking I was highlighting a comment that supported your point of view.
I just need sleep, okay? Just
Hmm.
let me sleep. I'm not gonna get
Um,
any sleep now though. 12 days in a row.
hmm,
This, this, because I
hmm,
love you all.
yes.
God damn it.
Taipan, Taipan suggesting buying me a keyboard and get him to sing an intro. Well, if you want to be not only
No.
demonetized but deplatformed, that would be a way to go.
Oh, why can't I sing it?
Hmm. Yeah. And
Nobody's saying anything about that.
no, Dalek Beck thinks there's a big storm where she is, so hoping nothing will happen.
Like what kind of storm, babe?
I'd imagine one
Rain,
involving clouds and
snow,
rain and.
like.
Hmm.
Well, they don't. No, they're in summer now, so it wouldn't be snow. Not snow. So at least you're not getting snow. I hope it's not like high winds and stuff. Do you have tape on your windows? Like if I lived in Australia, my windows would always be taped and shuttered. My like I would have a perimeter of highly um energized electric wired stuff. I just no.
Absolutely no means of ingress.
I don't want it. No. But then again, the other day I saw a video that was so adorable because it was an elephant and it was testing out the electrified fence. Oh, it's not too bad. And then it pushed it right the fuck over and walked over it.
Oh, so he sort of went up and went, oh, zap, ouch, zap. It's not so bad. Stomp.
Mhm. It did. It pushed it with its head, and it said, "Bye." Oh no! It pushed it with its foot.
Uh,
It went to the post and just pushed the post right the fuck over and
mm.
crossed the road. And I was like, "Yes, bitch, you go, you beautiful beast." I love elephants so much. And
Yes,
then I
they
saw
are
another one
impressive.
where it was a mama and a baby, and some people were filming it, obviously, because that's how I saw the video. And the baby didn't like the people being there watching them, so it was kept looking over, and then finally it charged them, and they didn't move. So
Ah,
before we got about 6 feet away from them and said, "You know what? I'm going over this way." It took a left turn. So cute. I love baby elephants.
I think the people were quite lucky the mother elephant didn't back her cub.
No,
What are baby elephants called? They're calves, aren't they? Yeah,
they're babies. They're
they're,
cute.
they're
They
calves.
think they're lap dogs. Unfortunately, if if you're sitting down and a baby elephant comes, because baby elephants usually love humans, and it'll come over and try to sit on your lap, and it's like, honey, you're too okay. Because
Mm.
how you gonna tell a baby elephant no? If it wants to sit on your lap, it's gonna sit on your lap. It'll break the chair and possibly you, but what are you gonna do? You're just gonna love it.
Um, yeah, I'd be a trifle uncomfortable, but
You're not gonna stop it. It's gonna kill
um,
you with
I
love.
I think I'll stop it by not having it in the house in the first place.
But you're not in a house when you meet a baby elephant.
Okay,
You're
so
where
why
it
would you have a
lives.
chair?
Because you might people who might get tired when they're taking care of them and they want to sit down. I don't know
Uh,
what the chair was there for, okay? It was there. I saw it. If I win the lottery, I'm going to build our cul-de-sac for us all to live together. But right part
a
of the land I buy is going to be a
population with chairs?
no with animals. We're going to raise them from babies, so they're all brothers and sisters. We're going to have a white tiger and a regular tiger. We're going to have lion and a lioness. We're going to have cheetahs and and a black panther baby, and we're going to have a baby elephants galore and goats. fainting ones and regular ones. I would
So
get one
is
now, but a goat just goes meh meh all the time. Way worse than a dog that barks a lot. I'm gonna have pigs, baby pig, like the little micro pigs,
is
and
this
we're
a
gonna have.
cul-de-sac or an arc we're talking about here?
It's I didn't say we're gonna get two of everything. We're gonna have like 100 goats because they're
Uh-huh.
so cute, and some sheep because they're so cute, and cows because cows are like puppies. They baby cows. They like to run around and they're so adorable. And we're gonna raise them all from babies. So instead of trying to kill each other and stuff, they'll be brothers and sisters and they'll live together well and they'll love us like pets. See? Because I've seen
Uh-huh.
people who have lions and um, who hang out with a lioness or a lion or both, and they have I know a guy, I've seen a guy with a tiger, and they like pounce on them like they're trying to attack them, but they're not. They're like a puppy attacking you, and they
Hmm.
lick and they rub their head all over you, and they're loving you, loving you. Then what the guy with the lion, the male lion, he's standing there talking to the camera, and he moves the camera a little bit because he's like somebody's trying to sneak up on me, and the lion's doing the lion thing like slowly, quietly walking up, and the guy's watching it the whole time. And he doesn't know it, and when he gets close, the guy like squats down, and at the last second, the lion like jumps onto him and gives him kisses and stuff. But it's like they're beautiful. They're majestic, and I want one. Yeah,
I would
they give you big
probably
hugs.
I would probably agree with you on pretty much all counts, except for the fact that I would still prefer them to be wild,
Yeah, but
sadly.
no, because I can't have them if they're wild.
Yes,
But
Taipan.
my land will be
She
big enough that they won't know they're being kept. You know what I'm
she probably does want to steal Australia's quackers.
saying? The quokka. Oh, isn't he adorable? He hugs, he smiles, and he loves us. And the Copacabanas. Copacabana.
Capybaras?
Yeah, I want those two. All of them. Just all of them. It's not fair they're so cute and not in my life. That's the problem. I want them all.
Well,
I just want
just to
all of them.
rub it in, Graham says, talking of baby things, they get their new kitten on Saturday.
I didn't know you were getting a new kid. Oh, congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm sad for me that I don't have anything to love, but I'm very happy for you. Yeah, yeah. It's funny how big cats as babies are just as goofy as a kitten. They really are.
Hmm.
That lion, I mean, that tiger I sent to you, that white tiger baby,
Uh-huh. Yes, that
he's
was.
trying to climb up on something and he keeps falling. He's so
Hmm.
cute.
Well, I don't know what he was doing. I got the impression he was sort of playing sort of a peekaboo-ish type of game with
He was,
somebody.
wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's
as
so
opposed to
smart.
actually trying to climb up and out.
He looked like he was stuck a little bit to me.
Yeah, very cute little creature.
He's adorable.
Hmm.
White tigers are beautiful. Oh, that the monk thing. Okay, let me tell you about the monk thing. It's
The what
horrible.
thing? The what?
The
Oh, the
monk
Buddhists.
thing.
Yes.
Well, you know how Buddhist monks are trying to achieve nirvana, right?
Yeah.
And Buddhists, period, do that. But the monks, very, they dedicate their whole being to try to achieve this.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very disciplined people because, Well, um, 1800 years ago or so, no, in the 1800s, so over 1,000 years ago, there was kind of a direct line to nirvana created. It's like a test. You
Uh-huh.
pass the test, you can possibly achieve nirvana. No guarantees, though.
Of
And
course.
it's like it's crazy. So hundreds of monks have tried it. Hundreds, probably thousands. And as far as we know, only 24 have achieved nirvana through it.
Right.
Um, it's so what you do means you decide, do can I do this? And I suppose you prepare somehow. So there's three phases. You got to make it through all three.
Mm,
The first is uh, has a name. It's tree eating diet, something like that, where all you can eat is something off of trees. Like you can eat leaves and twigs and pine needles and
okay.
bark,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but that's it. This lasts for at least 1,000 days.
Right.
1,000. And most monks do it way longer. Because it's at the end, and while they do this, a lot of monks will eat small rocks because they're hungry and they want to fill up their stomach. And since you can't digest a rock, it's not really breaking the rules. Um, and at the end of the 1,000 days, the monk decides if he's ready to move on, if he's done what he believes he needs to do there. Um, some monks will do that 1,000 days over 2, 3 times. Um, but when you're ready to move on to the second phase, you then, I don't remember the name of it, but um, what you have to do, it's um, it's deep meditation. So they
Right.
meditate. They gotta get to a deep trance-like state. Um, it's shorter, but it's a lot more. Uh, at this point, they're only drinking small amounts of salt water and drinking a tea made of poison ivy.
Uh-huh.
Poison ivy, which causes an allergic reaction inside, and so your throat and your insides itch insanely hard, and you can't scratch them. And this lasts for 100 days, and you don't go longer than that because it would kill you, quite frankly. If it doesn't kill you already, right? Because you're
Hmm.
drinking poison. You're drinking poison.
Yeah.
So at the end of this 100 days, you are ready for the third and final stage that has no name. And at this time, they build a box in your size, a cube, and you sit in the box in your lotus. It's only big enough for you to be in your lotus pose, which is
Yeah.
legs crossed, and you know how they meditate.
Yeah.
Um, and they put a lid on it, and there's a hole that they pass a bamboo shoot through so you can breathe. And then they then put you, and there's a bell inside, by the way. Then they put you into a 10-foot hole. And when they're sure you're gonna, the bamboo shoots giving you air and everything, they fill it with charcoal, and then they wait. Every day you must ring the bell to tell them you're alive. And on the first day you don't ring the bell, they dig you up and they open it up. Now this is when you find out if you've achieved nirvana, because basically the first phase is between phase one and phase three. You're gonna get extremely thin because you're not eating really. The first phase, you're getting dehydrated and small. Second phase with the poison is killing all the parasites and the stuff in us that decomps us, basically, pushing it out. Because you also in that second phase, drinking the poison ivy, you're throwing up and have explosive diarrhea. So by this time, you are very lean. No body fat, hardly any muscle anymore, and
Yeah.
it's self mummification, is what it is.
Right.
So when they dig you up, if they see little to no decomp, because oh, by the way, it's not the first day. I'm sorry, it's not the first day they don't hear you, that they dig you up. 100 days later, sorry, or 1,000 days later, 1,000 days later. So you're dead, and they let you sit there for 1,000 days. They bring you up, and if you're not decomposing, hey, you did it! You've achieved nirvana. They clean you up, put you in robes, and put you in a temple and worship you
So what's the point of the bell?
to tell you if you're still alive. So don't start the 1,000 days yet.
Okay.
It's not a signal you want out because they're not going to dig you up, and you're
No, no, I
probably
was
halfway dead already.
just thinking, if they're going to leave you in there for 1,000 days, why have a bell? You're going to be dead.
Because you have to start the timing.
Yeah,
To help you.
but you're going to be dead anyway.
Yeah, but they need to know when to start the 1,000 days.
Yeah, but you're going to be dead within about 2 or 3 days because you've got no water.
I know, but they need to know when to start counting the 1,000 days. You have to be dead to start counting. You can't be alive to start counting the 1,000 days.
Okay.
That's why.
It seems a bit superfluous, but that's just me.
No, you're not understanding it. They
I
can't
do
start
understand
counting
it.
right away because you're still alive. They need you to be dead 1,000 days so they can see if you've decomposed at all. And if you haven't,
Right.
you've achieved
So
nirvana.
997 days against 1,000 days.
Yep. They it's their fucked up religion. What can I tell you? It's
Yeah,
stupid. It's
yeah.
horrible.
I
It's
imagine
horrible. It's suicide.
it's not the religion. It'll be a sect of the religion.
No, that's the thing. All Buddhist monks try this. Well, I mean, any Buddhist monk can try it. It's not a sect of Buddhist monks that do it only. It's all over the religion. It was
Right.
outlawed though in the 19th century, but they still do it all the time.
Right.
It's fucked up shit.
Mhm.
It's horrible. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. It's suicide in a very drawn out, disgusting, terribly way. I
Yeah.
I just I no, that's bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. And they have these monks, these 24 monks, spread out over all different Buddhist temples, and they worship them because they've achieved nirvana, like the Dalai Lama, I suppose. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. I wish I'd
Religion
never
can
heard about it.
be strange. Let's just say.
I just don't like it. And I wish people didn't do this type of thing to
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah. On a slightly cheerier note,
Your prize is
um,
death, badly.
yeah,
Uh,
the kitten Graham is getting is a little grey kitten from Blue Cross Rescue.
Gray, I love gray kittens and
Yeah.
doggies.
And Taipan is wondering what they're going to call it, as in, are they going to call it Bob?
No.
They
Are
could,
you?
though, because then it would be a bobcat.
Get out. Look, I could
What?
be sleeping right now. Okay, I could be sleeping. Yeah.
And it looks like happily Dalek, who's been to have a look outside. It's a thunderstorm a few kilometres away, and they're just getting the wind because they're on the edge of it so far. So,
Well, I hope it passes right by you, babe.
mhm.
Really. Really.
Yeah,
But sometimes, it's nice to listen to the storm and be snuggling up inside, watching
yeah,
a movie or something, or just snuggling.
yeah.
I don't have anybody to snuggle with. But I got my teddy bears
Why do you think I hide under the bed?
and my teddy bats,
Hmm.
my teddy elephant.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm so
yeah.
sad and lonely. I could
Yes.
die.
Surrounded by plushies.
Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, so there's that.
Hmm. Graham says the wife would kill him on the naming the kitten Bob.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. What are you gonna name it? Have you decided, or you're gonna wait till you meet its personality? Because that's the smartest thing to do. Although I can't say smart from naming, because after my first dog was named Chewbacca, um, we couldn't get the hang of calling the subsequent dogs anything else, so they were all Chewbacca. Or Chewie, actually. Just Chewie. The first one was Chewbacca, and the rest were just Chewies. I
Well,
tried.
I suppose at least you don't have to remember the name for the dog.
Yeah, it's Chewie.
Hmm,
But not Chewbacca, because my Chewbacca could never be replaced.
right.
My first dog was very much a Wookiee. He was very much a Wookiee. He spoke like a Wookiee. And he was,
Long haired.
yeah, long haired Shepherd Terrier.
Huh.
He looked like, he had the coloring of a Shepherd, but more of a black lab look.
Hmm.
Shepherd face, though. He was goofy and sweet, and he'd disappear, and I'd have to call up the neighbors to see who he's hanging out with. Hey, have you seen Chewie? Yeah, he's in the living room with my husband. Oh, okay. What are they doing? Watching a game. Oh, okay.
Oh, um, yeah. Graham says the kitten's currently named Charm, but they intend to change that to match its
Do.
character. Yeah, Charm is
Do.
not a name for a cat.
It's not a name. It's not a
Well, it's not
name,
a name for
period.
anything.
No. Now, Charlie would be cute. Chow. Chaluch.
Strange you mention that. The cat that my parents adopted from the school that my mum worked at was called Charlie.
Charlie cat. I like it.
Hmm.
I
And he
I
was a
like it.
very strange cat.
Well, then he should have been Charluch.
Hmm.
It's like an Italian way of saying, like, a character.
Aha. Yeah, my dad would go for walks, and the cat would go with him,
Aww.
except for one particular bit of the road where the cat would walk across the other side of the road, walk on a bit, then
Were there dogs
cross
or
back
something?
over to join my dad because there was a dog.
Yeah. He's smart.
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Dalek says all the black cats they used to have, she called them Milo.
I know a cat named Bilo. Well, I don't personally know it. It's Cliff's friend. It's a neighborhood cat, and he comes visit
Hmm.
Clippy sometimes. We haven't seen him in a while, and I'm getting worried. It's orange though. This one, orange tabby,
Uh-huh.
very cute. When Cliff's not paying attention to him, he taps him on the shoulder. It's very cute. Hey, I'm right here. Can you? Hi. He just showed up one day at at Cliff's bedroom door, and
Hmm.
he opened it. He's like, "Oh, okay." He just jumped up on his bed and made himself at home.
Yeah, I'm never really sure about taking in and whatever other people's pets, but
Why?
I just don't know.
It's a
It
neighborhood
just
thing.
yeah
It's
doesn't
nice. I
seem
like
quite
having a neighborhood dog, and because you know that they're all looking out for him, right? Um, and Milo had a thing on its collar, so that its owners must know he's a neighborhood cat, because it says, "Please do not feed me. I have allergies." So
right.
nobody feeds him. You give him water, but you don't feed him. Um, he goes
Particularly
home to
after
eat.
midnight.
Stop it. But yeah, and he goes home at night to eat. But he used to visit Clippy all the time. He'd sleep on his bed, and he'd sit on his lap and sit on his keyboard, lay on it really. But that's what
Hmm.
cats do. But this cat was very polite. He would knock on the door or scratch on it, meow if you didn't listen, and let him in, and you let him in. And if you wanted attention, he'd tap you on the shoulder. Excuse me, I'd like a pet, please. That kind of thing. Sweet cat, very sweet. And I hope he's okay because I haven't seen him in a long time. I think it's because when Clip's mom broke her hip and he went to stay with her for months. He must have got
Ah,
confused
it
where
got
Clippy
out of the
was.
habit of
Yeah.
popping by. Yeah, possibly.
He's like, oh, Clip left. Oh no. And so now Clip's gotta find him and say, look, I'm back. I never left you, buddy. Buddy's a cute name too.
Hmm.
That's more of a dog name than a cat name.
Yeah, so I tend to think Buddy's a one of those
Human.
easy names without thinking
I always
about it.
wanted a friend named Buddy, and I
Yeah.
finally met one, and he was an asshole. Guess that was a mistake. But yeah, what else? What other names do you like?
Well,
Um.
Dalek, because they Dalek had two male ginger cats. One was called
Oh,
Pinky, the other was called Bluey. But she's
she's very
Australian, so yeah,
ginger, though. What
yeah,
did I say? She said ginger, right?
yes. But
But
she's
they were
Australian,
named
so
what?
yeah, of course.
Pinky and Bluey?
hmm
It
Uh,
doesn't make sense.
it does. She's American. She's Australian.
Okay. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows.
What? You don't think she knows she's Australian?
No, I don't think she knows. It doesn't make sense.
Ah,
Just humor her. Very nice
yep,
names, honey.
yep.
Very logical.
Right. Graham's wife wants to call the kitten Loki.
Ah! If it has that personality, why not?
But apparently that's a very common cat name, so yeah, they haven't
Nowadays,
decided
I'm
yet.
sure it is.
Right. Taipan says blue is what they call redheads.
Fucking Australians, man. I don't even
Yeah,
get it.
absolutely.
Don't
It's all
don't
that.
even don't bother.
It's all that high velocity snow giving them concussion.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because silly us calling redheads red.
Yeah.
Silly, silly thing. It doesn't even
Or
make sense.
carrot top or Duracell.
Yeah, doesn't make sense. I had a friend who was redhead, and we called him Red.
hmm
His stepfather was the NFL
Right.
commissioner. He was super rich.
Oh, so he was the archetypal red-headed stepchild.
Oh my god.
What?
No, he got treated very well. They were fucking rich, so
Uh-huh.
the redhead stepchild has to be treated badly, like
hmm
Cinderella type thing.
Yeah.
It's
Skibo says for some reason he feels like taking a cat nap.
so do I.
Well, you should.
I want a bat nap though.
Uh-huh. What, hang
I
upside
want
down?
a bat. I forgot. We gotta get bats too. Sky puppies.
hmm
They're so cute. I want to feed them with a bottle, and they look in your eyes and they're like, "Mommy." They're so cute. Don't you think bats are adorable?
Some are, yes. Some not quite so much, but yeah,
I just
I do
realized
quite
the one the Beanie Baby bat you sent me,
Uh-huh.
it hangs from its head. So shouldn't it be on
It's, it's
on its
terrible,
feet?
all the blood rushing to its feet.
I know, but yeah, it's like a little you know bag thing. You put it on your bag,
Hmm.
and it's not a keychain. You wouldn't use it as a keychain. You put it on your backpack or something. But why would they put the thing on the head when bats hang upside down? That doesn't make sense.
I, yeah, that was,
I mean, if they were
I
thinking,
think,
there's a missed
I,
opportunity, really.
yeah, I think it's a bit of a marketing sort of cock up
But he's
for that one, I'm
adorable. I
afraid.
love him. And my fat bat is right here too.
hmm
Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh?
What? Sorry?
We're gonna. Yeah, huh?
Yeah, huh? What?
Yeah. What?
I,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying.
Moving on. We're gonna make this a short one because I'm not feeling
Hmm.
great. But
Uh,
it's the first one under our belt. Tomorrow night is a fundraiser for the Pink Sub and the
mhm.
American kickoff to the 12 days.
Right.
because this is your kickoff personal to you guys, because I love you and we love. And why would we want to move this to later in the day when this is our thing, right?
Hmm.
This is our thing. And then that would mean doing two in a day, and I don't want to do
So that would
that.
mean doing what?
Two today.
Oh, two.
One
Right.
a
Yes.
regular coffee time, and then
Yeah.
the 12 days thing. I don't want to do that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. That would be a bit much, perhaps.
very much,
Mhm.
much. How long have we been going now?
Hour and a quarter.
Oh, let's do jokes.
Bad jokes.
Yeah, and I will get my Advent stuff. Go ahead.
Right. Okay.
I'm ready.
So we'll
Christmas
play
season.
a happy little thing. So you've got around about a minute. I don't know why. I was about to say around about an hour, but you got around about a
Oh
minute.
no!
That would be the world's longest outro. Um,
Yeah,
you've got about a
rainy.
minute to get all your jokes to the
Ready to
fore.
go.
So, yep,
I want to
walkie
see.
talkie.
Yay.
And do you notice all the Christmassy little bits sort of dropped in?
Mm-hmm. Are you
Uh,
asking
I
me?
I I noticed more than I had
Yeah?
previously.
You did?
Hmm.
Did you see the
Yeah.
little gift for Yolanda? Isn't it cute?
Again, I missed
You
that.
missed it.
I saw the
Ah.
Kit Kats and the little
Mm.
Santa peering over things for Jason's and stuff, but
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, a little bit every time, because I'm gonna
hmm
add more.
yeah. Oh, which reminds me,
And if you send me a tip, you could be added to it.
hmm,
I do one just for you.
next
But.
time you do have a quick edit of it,
Mm-hmm.
um, can I suggest you group the Santa's hat and the ostrich on Taipans?
What? It moved?
Well, no, the ostrich moved, the hat didn't.
Oh, I didn't know the ostrich even. It's not an ostrich. It's an emu, and I didn't
Emu,
know it
sorry, yeah,
moved.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's got
Thank you
animation
very
on it, so
much.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Hmm. That's all right. That's what I'm here for. Um, Proofreader extraordinaire.
Yeah. All right, go.
Right, and we have some jokes already.
Oh boy, go ahead.
Okay. Um, what Taipan says, what do you call a magician that loses his magic?
I don't know.
Ian.
Huh? What?
Well, take the word magician and remove magic from it.
Oh, god damn. That's stupid.
That's very much like the what do you call a fish with no eyes?
I don't know what.
Fush.
Oh god, help me.
And
Go.
I even queued you up ready for that. You still.
I couldn't figure it out. All right, just do it. I don't feel good, and it's 4 days without sleeping. Go.
Right. Also from Taipan, how do rabbits travel?
Hopping.
By hairplanes.
Where are you getting these terrible things?
They're Australian. What can I say? And speaking of which, Dalek says, "What does a a zombie vegetarian eat?
Ooh, I don't know.
Grains.
Oh, I get it.
Mm,
That's very cute. Thank you. Not cute at all, actually, but
yeah, it'd be a serial killer.
oh god, my nose is getting worse. I wonder why.
Sorry, that was a bit of a corny joke. Um, Graham says, "What do you call a werewolf with a foul mouth?"
I don't know.
A swearwolf.
Uh,
Taipan says, "Why is Peter Pan always flying?"
I don't know.
Because he never lands.
Oh, that one took me a minute.
Mm. Dalek
TM.
Beck. Yeah. Dalek Beck says, "How many ears does Spock have?"
How many ears is Spock? Two.
3. He has his left ear, his right ear, and the final front ear.
Oh no, no.
I knew that one. There's a Davy Crockett one based like that as well.
Ugh, that's just
Hmm.
that's bad.
Right. Um, Dalek Beck says, "What's at the bottom of the ocean and shivers?"
I don't know.
A nervous wreck.
Okay, that's kind of cute. That's kind of good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna
Okay,
tell that one.
Taipan's last one, he claims, and I
Okay.
hope he's right. How do you tell the difference between a bull and a cow?
Bull and a cow. One has horns?
It's either one or the other.
Oh, that's funny. And he was a cow rancher, so that's funny.
So and the man knows.
He
Um,
knows.
mhm.
Yours.
Right. Sorry.
You gotta do yours.
You sure you want me to?
Just run through them. Go ahead.
Okay. From the book, from the 11th. So there's
Oh, not
3.
all of them.
I'll only do a couple.
One day, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Doctor, I've hurt my arm in several places. The doctor says,
Okay.
"Well, don't go there anymore."
Oh, because he's thinking, I've
Yes.
heard it here, I've
Yeah.
heard it there,
Yeah.
not here and there on the arm. Got it.
Okay.
Ah. Okay.
What's got 12 legs, one eye, and 4 tails?
Wait. One eye? That just doesn't make sense. I don't know.
3 blind mice and half a kipper.
What's a kipper?
Fish.
Oh,
It's a smoked fish.
that's just horrible.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
People who get abducted by extraterrestrials can't really tell anyone. They must feel so alienated.
Oh.
Serial killer jokes aren't funny unless you execute them well.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
How do you
Ian
tell the
Cat?
how
Angry
do you
cat
tell the
jokes?
how do you tell the difference between a chemist and a plumber?
God.
You ask them to pronounce unionized.
Ooh. That's gotta be local to you.
No, I don't know.
Because that doesn't make sense. It's very political.
Yeah, I, I would have thought that would be more American in nature, to be honest. Because
Oh, okay. I don't. No, I don't get that. So.
hmm. Right, Dalek Beck swings back in with, "Why don't they play poker in the jungle?
Why?
Too many cheaters."
That's cute. I gotta tell that one too. Thank you. That's
Right.
two.
What do you call somebody with no body and no nose?
I don't know what.
Nobody knows.
That's. Let's wrap it up. How about
Yep.
that? Yeah.
Okay. The overreacting watermelon was being melodramatic.
Oh no, no, no! I don't feel good about these anymore. Just don't feel good about these anymore.
Right. Any more from the chat?
Don't forget, we got 12 days, so don't blow
Hmm.
everything now.
Yep. Dominic Beck quickly in with a want to hear a joke about a piece of paper?
Okay.
Never mind, it's terrible.
Oh, I gotta remember three now. Shit. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Um, we're going to sort of roll up the carpet now and
I'm going to sleep.
do marvelous things like taking bobcat naps.
Yeah. Stop that. Thanks for coming. Don't forget
Hmm.
tomorrow. It's gonna be 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, 11 p.m. UK.
Right.
Right? Wait.
Okay.
Is that
Graham says
right?
he's had fun. I must admit, I
Yeah,
don't
it is.
know, but
It is.
I
It
believe you.
is. Yeah, I just checked it
Yep.
in my head. That's
Right.
correct.
Okay.
And yeah, and you'll see Graham on a couple of them when he has a chance. He's gonna stop by for a couple of the 12 days. He said.
Right. Excellent stuff.
Yeah. And I'll get that
Right.
thing to you later, Graham.
Mhm. Yeah. Ditto. I've just about done something, I think. So,
It's cute.
right. Do
Thanks
you
for
want to
coming, guys.
say,
Love yous.
right? Thank you, everybody, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Uh
Right.
huh.
Bye.
Uh huh.